Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was subsidy in this country to cushion the Kenyans from high cost of living. The subsidy was for the maize. But when President William Ruto took over government, the first thing he did was to stop the subsidy. He said it is untenable, but then he did not have a quick solution for the poor of the poorest in this country, people who cannot afford a 2 kg packet of unga costing 230 shillings. But Pastor Nganga of the Neno Evangelist has come out to defend President William Ruto. And according to Nganga, William Ruto need to be given time to form his own government, because the subsidy we had from President Uhuru Kenyatta was just to coerce people to vote for the Azimio side. And therefore Ruto should be given more time so that he can bring solution to the country, because even he don't have money to bring the solution. I don't know what Nganga is, if what Nganga is saying is making sense.
Basi wakanipa namba, nikaona namjua. Gari ikatengenezwa na mimi nikalipa service. Asubuhi ya leo nimeletewa tena 1 2 3 4 5. Nimeletewa 50,000. Na huyo mtu kaniambia kuna kitu alipata na anataka kushukuru. Tunataka kujua ni kunyang'anywa, amenyang'anywa ama ni kufungwa. Sababu Kenya mbaya, hauwezi kusema Kenya ni mbaya ama uchumi ni mbaya. It is you are disconnected. Sababu jana jamu zimejaa kwa barabara na mafuta iko juu. Na niongee tena kwa wale ambao mnapiga kelele. Huyu rais ameingia, hata siapewe hata mwezi 3. Sasa mtu ameingia wiki moja, atatoa pesa wapi? Hata hajatangaza mawaziri. Sasa hiyo ni kitu kilikuwa kimewekwa kule mbele. Ile walitoa wakatoa bei, wakateremsha chini. Ilikuwa iteremshwe ndio mpige kura muaveve. Sasa bila mko veva, wakatoa mitambo yao zikarudi juu. Sasa mumpatie nafasi, mtetei, mumpatie nafasi hata miezi 3 4 aweze kupata pesa kule ziko, aweze kuweka mawaziri, ndio ajue vile ataziba hizo mashimo. Na sasa muachane na wanasiasa. Wanasiasa na watu wa kutapika, they talk like whatever. Sasa walikuwa nasema ni mwizi, sasa leo hii si mwizi, wamegeuka the same people. Salimia mtu mwambie wachana na wanasiasa. Ile mambo aliongea yote, hata ule rafiki yangu alikuwa anasema ati Ruto hata kuwa kwa ballot. Niligojea sana hiyo kitu. Juzi nimeona amegeuka tena. Usije ukaamini wanasiasa watakuuza. Na the foreign day wanasalimiana wenyewe. Mafuta imepada na chochote kimepada. Nimeletewa 50,000 asubuhi, si sadaka hii. Na nimelipiwa gari yangu tiles zote 4. Ni very expensive. Sikuwa nimejua hiyo.
Now, when Ruto came to power, he said that he was prayed into victory. And therefore, because their foundation mainly, it was through the issue of the church and just giving to the church. So many are saying that President William Ruto's government is a God government. So therefore, such a government doesn't need opposition to oppose them. We just have to pray, and then continue praying for them as they do their work. Now, the truth of the matter is that even Pastor Nganga himself is talking about someone giving him money, 50,000. This pastor is aware that some of the people who attend his service are people who are doing these small jobs, the hustlers. Watu wenye wanaenda kuoshea wengine hata nguo ndio wapate pesa kidogo. Watu wanafanyanga hata kazi za nyumba. They are in his church. We also have the rich. But again, he has the poor of the poorest coming to his church. But because these people believe in their faith, kutoa ndio ubarikiwe, they even end up giving everything that they have worked for the whole week. Because they trust in the faith. Someone can even sacrifice to have a meal so that they can pay the tithe. But the pastor want to forget quickly, rather than telling the president the truth on the ground. He ended up betraying the people that he's leading in the church. The truth is that when President William Ruto removed the subsidy, some people cannot afford the food in this country. Two kg packet of unga going for 200, and someone, wale wanafanya kibaro ya mjengo, they are working only for 400 shillings. Wale wanafanyia wengine kazi ya kufua, they are working for 300, 400, 300 there. So you end up earning 300, na wale wa ushago, you go and help someone some work in the village there, the only amount these people can afford to give you is 200 to 300. So if you hand 200, the same 200 is not enough even to buy you a meal, to buy a meal for your family. And maybe, just maybe, this was the reason why President Uhuru Kenyatta, the former, decided to cushion the farmer, not the farmer, the poor, with the flour. Akakata ikakuwa ni 100. 100 can be afforded. But Ruto promised that once they get to power, the food is going to be affordable. We will not be talking about 200, it will be 70 and below. So the first thing, the immediate case that Ruto needed to arrest was the issue of food. Food first. Unajua chakula inatafanya mtu hata paka aende kuiba. Forget about other things. Kuna watu wengine, you are not a thief, but sasa njaa inaweza kukutuma kwa kiwango ya kuenda kuiba. Njaa ni kitu mbaya sana. And because of this, you will find that some people are now turning into thuggeries. Mtu mwenye akwangi mwizi sasa inabidi njaa imemsukuma amefanya mambo yenye hangefanya. Just because he needs something to put in the stomach. So the case that Ruto needed to arrest was the issue of food. Number one, before you go to any other issue. And Nganga should be telling the president the truth, that even some of the people that he's preaching to in his church, they are hungry. They slept on an empty stomach. We have people who end up with one meal. Other people stay even 2 days to see a meal because they cannot just afford it. Kuna wengine hata badala ya kupika ugali wanatokoroga tu uji. So yes, the president has a long-term plan, but then what is the short-term plan to solve the problem here? You are bringing a vaccination without treating the disease, the immediate disease that is here. Before you bring a vaccination, first of all, treat the disease that is there. And then you bring a vaccination to cushion for the future. It is true, if we have the fertilizer affordable in this country. We have the seed affordable. Then make the work easy for the farmer. We can produce, and henceforth, the basic commodity price will go down and it will be affordable for everyone. But then people are dying hungry here. You're waiting for people to die, then you bring food for who now? The people in Turkana, the eastern, kwenye kunyeshangi kule. When will they get food? And even the farmer who did not make it in the past season, what are they going to eat? There's no jobs in this country. %70% of the population is unemployed. So, Nganga should tell the president the truth on the ground, but not defending him. Because this is tutasema, okay, let us pray for the president. You continue praying and you're not telling the truth. We have things that you need to solve. Kuomba tutaomba, lakini kuna mambo lazima tu ufanye. Wasianza kutuambia kwamba serikali ya Mungu haihitaji opposition, because now soon they will tell us that you don't need to oppose God. But he's not even opposing, he's just speaking to the truth. Because now we have people who might not tell the president the truth. But the truth of the matter is that we have people who cannot even afford a meal. You work for 400, then you spend 200 for food. Hauna sabuni, you are not paid rent. You cannot buy clothes for your children. So, you remain to live a life of hand to mouth. So, to help people in this country, William Ruto should have allowed the subsidy to continue for at least 3 or 4 months. And then, when farmers have had the fertilizer and they have gone to plant, then you harvest, you bring to the market, you cut off the subsidy. Because now everyone can afford it and there is bumper harvest. But now you just cut without a formula to arrest the immediate problem in the country. So are you telling us to die? In the name of who? Jesus or who? In the name of God? Those who cannot afford, should they die? Wakule nini? We need people like the bishops we had some time back who could tell Moi when it's wrong. Akina Njoya and others. Lakini sio pastor wa kupaka mafuta kwa mgongo ya chupa. We need pastors who can tell the president the truth. That in our congregation we had people who slept hungry. And not just preaching hope without really addressing the real problem here. I don't know what to think about this, but in my view, I think Bishop Nganga is getting it wrong. Let us tell the president that the country is hungry, and when you have a hungry country, you can make people to become thieves. Those who cannot afford food will turn into stealing, so that they can just feed themselves. And where are we heading if that's the direction?